Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about Hbar. First and foremost, before I get started, I made an Hbar update yesterday and, the feedback was absolutely insane. So, just want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys that took your time out to let me know that you enjoyed these updates. But exactly what we spoke about yesterday in the price. I highlighted the importance of the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. And here we are, guys. Shortly after that update, it went live. You did see Hbar actually breaking out into the 78.6. So we're going to talk about that, see the importance of that. Yeah, let's get right into it. If we're looking across the board, first and foremost, happy Monday. You are seeing the market opening up. The market never closes, if you guys know that, but I'm just talking about starting off on a great note as far as the week is concerned. Hbar up 43.4% over the course of the last 24 hours. And look at XTZ, guys, Tezos. I haven't seen Tezos go up in ages. And everything we've been discussing over the course of the last few days, that these utility projects and especially projects that haven't had their time are starting to move right now. And here we are yet again getting another confirmation. Tezos has not even been on the list of the top gainers, and today, as we start off a brand new week, Tezos is up almost 50%. So anyone that has Tezos in your portfolio, congrats on that. But let's take a look at Hbar, see what is happening, and really highlight the importance of what Hedera Hashgraph was able to do. But before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So the price is 12.73 cents, almost 13 cents. As mentioned, up 42.3% in USD, also up 37.7% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Absolutely amazing to see. Market cap is at about 4.75 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about 2.73 billion dollars. There's a major developments coming out, which of course in return is causing this type of price action for Hbar. A lot of big things coming up and a lot of major rumors also right now, which of course are yet to be confirmed. Obviously that is bringing in a lot of heat towards Hbar. But let's take a look at the price, guys, because I'm sure you guys want me to discuss the price and really highlight the importance of what actually did end up happening. So you guys know it's not a Crypto ZX video until I talk about the Bitcoin Dominance Index. And I'm sure anyone that's been following the channel over the course of the last, since I started this channel, I'm sure you guys know how important the Bitcoin Dominance Index really is to me. And you can really see this for yourself, guys. Bitcoin dominance has still, obviously it has increased compared to the last 24 hours, but it's still below 60%. And if you're looking at Bitcoin, on the other hand, Bitcoin had a great day, as we discussed yesterday. Bitcoin could break out, towards, $92,000. And we actually did end up seeing that $92,553, this morning, and saw a little bit of a retracement. But we're being supported by, this 91,000 level of support, which is great to see, of course. I am projecting that, Bitcoin breaks out into a new all-time high this week, based off of what I'm currently seeing right now for BTC. A lot of big news coming out for Bitcoin as well, and I'm not surprised. And we shouldn't be looking, and again, I'm basing it off of my own personal opinion. At this point, I don't even look at Bitcoin in the short span of time, meaning this bull cycle. Of course, this bull cycle is going to come to an end eventually, right? But of course, there's super cycle conversations occurring, whether this is a super cycle or not. And I think based off of what we see in 2025 will kind of give us a better understanding how this bull cycle really goes. But there is going to be a time where the bull market does come to an end. So first thing that I want you guys to note is, unless it's Bitcoin, of course, if your Bitcoin is your number one holding, and you think Bitcoin is your long-term hold, if you have done your due diligence research and obviously have invested where you can afford to lose and understand, of course, the risk factors, then most of the people in Bitcoin don't even sell their Bitcoin, whether it goes down or not. And I've seen that in the past. And look at what institutions are doing. You should look at the institutions, how the smart money is moving. They're buying Bitcoin at a crazy rate right now because they see the potential on the next 5 to 10 years. Big players are projecting Bitcoin to hit a 7-figure price point in about 5-6 years time frame. And if Bitcoin is able to reach 200K, as some analysts are predicting this cycle, a $1 million Bitcoin is not out completely far-fetched. So, Bitcoin, let's say you're making major amounts of gains and you're in altcoins, and at the end of the day, your main focus is to get into all, Bitcoin Bitcoin. So that's what you need to be doing. Have that strategy in place, because if you're just blindly riding the wave as to what we're seeing right now for multiple, like pretty much everything right now is pumping. Pretty much everything. Let's actually go take a look at top 200 coins. I really want to see which coins are moving right now. There we are, guys. IOTA is up. Shout out to IOTA. A huge project at one time. I still can't believe it's in the top 200. But here we are. Your coins will flush, and ranks will be switched out. So it's really, really important to lock those profits in when you see them. But you are looking at a lot of coins across the board moving right now. Major gains for the entire industry. So gains are being made. But once the gains are being made, you don't want to leave those on the table. Like, lock those profits in when you see them. I cannot stress it enough. Sorry for this rant, guys, but let's take a look at what Hbar was able to do. So yesterday, again, I'm not going to even look at the daily time frame. I'm going to switch to the daily time frame right off the bat. So yesterday in our update, when I recorded that update, we were sitting at literally the 78.6 neckline, which is 12.4 cents. And I told you guys the importance, I highlighted the importance of this level and how long it has been since the price of Hbar has been retesting this level. And, we did see a rejection. We went down to the likes of 10.8 cents, but look what happened after that. Look what happened after that. We saw a 35.5% increase for Hbar with this Bitcoin move specifically. So when Bitcoin went to the likes of $92,000 this morning, Hbar broke out into the 78.6, hit our 15 cents price point for the first time, guys. Let's actually take a look at it. When was the last time? So for the first time since April of this year, and we're getting closer and closer and closer to the major key resistance. I've highlighted the importance of that. That's where your eyes should be glued on right now. If this level is able to break into support, I think Hbar is heading towards a new yearly high and start, retesting February 2022 prices that we haven't seen for more than 2 years. And I think Hbar can move up quite fast. A lot of people think that, Hbar cannot reach a dollar price point, but I think if we're able to smash past an all-time high this cycle, and some of these rumors that are flying around are coming true, you can't write anything off at that point. And we've seen in the past projects just flying in a matter of a week, like 10, 15x. And I'm talking again, historically speaking. So who knows what can happen, but what you are looking at right now is amazing. And the importance of that key resistance is that if we're able to flip that into support, that itself can trigger a lot of FOMO, because we're talking about, obviously levels that we haven't seen since this April, but that was a wick and it didn't even last too long. So if we're able to turn that into support, trade 2 or 3 days above that, I think you do see more upside in Hbar in the next few days to come, especially with this Bitcoin momentum that we're seeing. But let me know down below what you guys think for Hbar. What are your predictions on Hbar? Do you think Hbar is going to reach $1? Do you think it's not going to reach $1? What excites you the most for Hbar? And the last question is, how does Hbar differentiate from its competitors in your opinion, especially to the holders? Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. We'll see you later. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.